viewers. So today we'll be discussing another health nugget, and we will be looking at gut health. And what does gut health mean? It simply means the state of your digestive system and how it is functioning. In a nutshell, that is what I would say it is. And this has a very critical and important role on one's overall health, because if your gut health is not good, there are several systems that will be affected. It's not just your digestive system. Interestingly, your mental health will also be affected. Your immunity will be affected. You will not be able to even release the toxins or the unwanted substances that are in your body. So waste management will be a problem, but also the nutritional aspect will be affected, because you will not be able to absorb the nutrients that you're supposedly taking into the body. So it is important for us to discuss gut health and how you can improve it. Gut health simply means that whatever you put through your mouth, I know we tend to eat, and as we eat, we think we're putting in the right things, but it is not just about the food, but also the organisms that are in our body. Surprisingly, again, the mouth actually is one of the dirtiest places and has most of the microorganisms or bacteria that would make us sick. So having good gut health means that you will be able to absorb nutrients, you will be able to eliminate the waste that you need to eliminate. You'll be able to have the right building blocks, both for growth, for building your immune system, which fights off diseases, and that is how critical and important it is. Research has also shown, and this is an area that is still being studied, that there is a relationship between good gut health and a good mental health. Eating the right food is important. We encourage eating foods that are live and vibrant. So that means that you're eating more of fruit and vegetable, because those are the live foods, and preferably raw or half done and not overcooked, so that we do not lose the nutrients. However, we also need a balanced diet, because we know that the body repairs itself every time there is damage, and the building blocks for repair are actually gotten from protein. So that means you need some protein, but you need a modest amount. Then we need carbohydrates, because this is where we get the glucose that keeps all our systems running, including the brain. So equally, you need some carbohydrate, but in moderation. However, the fruits and vegetables need to be actually in greater amounts, because this is where we get all our vitamins, this is where we get all our nutrients that boost different parts of our immune system. And the immune system is what is responsible for keeping infections away. So we need to have more of that, so that we can also be able to have some fiber in our system, eliminate the waste so that it doesn't make us fall sick, but also encourage having the right amount and the right types of bacteria in our bodies. That is to tell you that in our systems, we actually have organisms that are supposed to be there, that play a certain role, and they shouldn't be in excesses. So these are the ways that we encourage or support the body to ensure that it has the right microorganisms for the different processes that they do in our body. We have the right amounts, but the right organisms as well. Interestingly, exercise also plays a role in having a good gut health, because it stimulates your digestive system to actually eliminate the waste. It helps you to manage the weight. By the way, having bad gut health has been associated also through research to poor weight management. There are two other aspects that I would like to add or to include, and that is stress management and hydration. Hydration is very critical, because water is important for running almost all our systems. So we need to take in enough water. It also helps in elimination of waste. It helps in, it's basically the fuel for every process that goes on in our body. So we need plenty of water to make sure all our systems are running well, but also we need to manage our stress, because when we are stressed, we actually might affect certain systems that manage these microorganisms that I mentioned that we have in our body. So you'll find you have overgrowth of organisms that you wouldn't want to overgrow, and as such they make you fall sick. So stress management is critical, and this means that some of the things that I mentioned, like exercise, are part of stress management. Having work-life balance is part of stress management. Delegation of duties or roles is part of stress management. So you can see how different aspects of life actually tie into gut health. So let us be intentional about what we eat, the practices that we do, so that we can have a good gut health and avoid chronic diseases and other diseases that could weaken our immune system. We need to watch what we eat. Eat more live, vibrant foods. Avoid more of the dead foods, and these are foods which are either over-processed or overcooked. And once you have a good gut health, most of these other systems will fall in place. Like I mentioned, the critical systems that are affected are the digestive system, the immune system, your mental health, and anything to do with the nutrition of your body. So let's work on our gut health. Let us eat right, so that we can live longer and fight infections and disease.